All right, choose your own adventure game. Choice of life, Middle Ages 2. This seemed interesting. Looks like a really simple one. There was a game, what was it called? Reign? Was it called Reign? As in like reign, you know, over a kingdom. And all it was like, it was like a Tinder game where you just swipe left and right on options that you have for your kingdom. It was left, right, and up. And it was like a choose your own adventure game. Cool. This seems like it might be similar. Choice of life, Middle Ages 2, let's go. For many, many years, the kingdoms of the north and south lived in peace. Hey. Then one day the southern kingdom was engulfed in a war that shook its foundation. The king of the north saw this opportunity and took advantage of the situation. He quickly invaded, stole away the lands of the southern nobles. The southerners were furious, but they weren't strong enough to repel the invasion. Things in the north weren't going well either. The newfound wealth of the noblemen caused an even bigger divide between them, and many of them became mad with power, wanting to continue the conquest. Einhard himself regretted his poor judgment. He wanted to return the world to the way it was, but the die had already been cast. And soon enough, the king of the north paid for his misdeeds. He was poisoned along with his wife when he had to take a detour into new lands. It was either the southerners or possibly the king's own subjects. To this day, no one knows. Fortunately, there was still an heir left in the royal family, a newborn babe, safe in the castle. You, actually. Grow faster or sleep calmly. You were born to a royal family, but you're only a few months old. You can't rule just yet. Well, let's just sleep, because this baby looks awful. We can decide what we want to do as a baby. That's new. Indeed, you have everything you could ever want or need in life. Play modestly. A few months have passed. You've begun to crawl confidently through your chambers. Shiny objects and bright fabrics are everywhere. How do you react? Now, we need to be modest. As a baby, you would know this. You climbed into the closet and pressed some kind of lever. An entire day later, hungry and covered in rat bites, you find your way out of the secret corridor. What the fuck kind of decision? No! I wanted to play with a rocking horse, and you think that playing modestly means I press a secret lever and get eaten by rats. What? That is just nonsense. You've learned to walk and are quietly playing in your chambers when suddenly a servant picks you up. You're taken to a big crowded room. You assume it's a ceremony which you don't want to attend. You can fart, take a closer look at the crowd, or mumble grumpily. Well, first we'll look at the crowd before you just... A jester leans towards you and tells you to guess where he got his scars. Two decisions in and already with Joker reference. Now you'll have none. Placed on the throne, soon a thin, mustachioed gentleman approaches you and kneels down in front of you. Yeah, we don't like him. Pull his mustache. This man couldn't escape your iron grip. He was stuck there for a long time. You managed to pull out a few hairs. Boo Boo or Gaga? Oh, if I say Boo Boo, do I lose a heart and fucking die because somebody didn't like it and I got, I don't know, poisoned as well? I'm Victor, your highness. I run affairs of the kingdom until you come of age. Boo Boo. We healed for some reason. You tried to speak, but the servants misunderstood. They thought you were hungry and began to feed you. Your highness does not yet understand this is natural since you are still so young. We will begin our training soon and I will teach you about the royal affairs. Watch Victor. Victor talked to one of the merchants in the midst of the celebration. Nowadays, even the Easterners pay a proper tribute. The treasury is never empty, I dare say. Credit to my merit. A full treasury is the key to a quiet life in the kingdom. By the way, aren't you afraid that the ascension of the heir to the throne will ruin all of your work? Carefully. Although you don't understand what they're saying. I'll never let the kingdom fall, no matter what the cost. Rest. Keep saying something else, you stop listening. Several years have passed. You've grown up well, you can read and even write. Today's your 13th birthday. You're ready to do whatever you want. Demand candy, demand toys. You decide to play battle with your tin soldiers. Your hand slips, sending one of the spearmen straight into your eye. How am I supposed to even gauge that? Your highness, you'll soon take the throne. You have a lot left to learn before the day comes. Please come to class. Okay, yeah, go. You follow Victor to the Royal Library. Before we begin, please wear this ring. It's a symbol of your royalty. Every member of the royal family has to wear one. Take it. Item received. King's signet ring. A weighty triquetra ring adorns your hand now. Excellent. Now let's get started. Today I'll teach you about the line of succession to the throne. By law, the throne will always be inherited by the eldest one male. Woo! You inherited the throne from your father. The next in line is one of your older aunts came to the library. Her name is Beatrice. Victor, Victor, Victor. Don't overload the head of our future king. Our lordship has a feast scheduled today, and the hunt will begin soon. Let him play in the garden for a while. You got to say thank you. You got to have people on your side, but at the same time, I kind of want to stay. Say thank you. Oh, how sweet and well-mannered our future ruler is. What? To manipulate you. Open paths garden. Yeah. Oh my god, now I can go. There, here be dragons. Two-legged dragon with something on the end of its tail. Goat's head. An absolute giant farmer. Okay. Yeah. Garden is. Whoa. A young child is running around in the garden. You've met him before. This is Beatrice's son. I mean, I don't want to play with him, but I guess you've got to be good with other people if you're a king, surely. Child noticed you and stopped. Hello, cousin. Mummy said we should be friends. Let's play knights. Yeah, all right, cool. You run around the garden looking for the best weapon to use to beat Alexander. Choose a guard. Just tell a guard to beat this kid up. Use a broom. You hit Alexander with the broom several times. After you hit him in the eye, he surrenders. Excellent. Look, there's a kitty. Watch. Ran behind some tree and disappeared from view. So be it. You're about to leave when Alexander ran out of the bushes. It's a bad kitty. It scratched me, observe. Alexander screamed and ran. What am I playing? And ran into the castle. One of the bushes, a little cat calmly stepped out. Pet the cat. Leaned over to pet the cat when suddenly she started speaking. Yes, right there, just like that. A talking cat. This just went. Everything's different now. Yes, I'm a cat. My name is Serpentine. But where are your manners? That was very rude. Introduce you. You announced that you are the prince. The cat didn't seem impressed. Are you magical? Serpentine ignored your question. Excellent. So, you're the prince. You should know where the royal library is. I'd really appreciate if you guys got me there. What for? Very rare book. So rare, only the king can own it. Let's got you, but I want to keep an eye on you. Sneak. A little evil rat cat library. You open the library door and enter the building along with the talking cat. 17, but look. Wait. Watch him. You heard footsteps from behind you and 17 died behind the bookshelf to remain outside. The footsteps belong to Victor. There you are, Grace. The preparations for the royal hunt. Experience wonderful tradition. I don't want to get the hunt. It's tradition. All members of the royal family are taught how to hunt at a young age. You'll not be an exception. Get ready. Fine. A servant dressed you in bright frock coat and leather boots. Shortly after, gallop, whatever. Nearly an hour later, you reach the edge of the forest. A well-known hunting ground for wild boars. Shoot. Margaret said, shoot down several birds with just one arrow. He's clearly showing off. He grabbed a spear next, ready to hunt a wild boar. His display of skills piqued your interest. Now you also want to. And well, if that guy is getting a spear for a boar, we should get a spear. Haha, you're still too young, your grace. Just watch for now. Don't listen. Let me show you how real men hunt. Go. Victor grumbled, but you insisted you wanted to learn how to hunt. Soon you went somewhere else. Watch and learn. Watch. Let out war cry and rushed at the boar with his spear. The boar began to flee. In the moment, both were out of sight. That was stupid. You're left alone. Nothing around you but trees here. Return to Victor. Attackers shove a bag over your head and drag you along. Resist. I'm gonna get killed. Yeah, you hitting your head several large rocks and now I'm dead. I think this is him. Check his hand. Has he got the ring? Oh, shit. Took the ring. Yeah, it's him. Finish him. Take these rags and throw the body in the ravine. Try to stand up. We're dead. skill learned scar. A blade was stabbed into the burlap over your head several times. You were looking to avoid most of the blows. Sliced your face up. What the hell is that? Hey, drop him, help me. Listen, you were thrown off from a cliff. The screams of the assassins began to fade away and you fell. Sharp pain before losing consciousness. Great. Where am I? In the forest. It's dark now. Where are the assassins? Angry trolls came out of the forest and attacked them. They fled. You washed yourself in a nearby stream. Collect your thoughts. Turn to the cat. Who were they? The arm looked expensive. They did not look like bandits on the main road. They looked more like mercenaries. Oh, yeah. And everyone had blue caps. This is someone I... Or maybe you imagined it. Sure. I must ask, are you planning to lie here and ask questions all night? Alright, let's go back. Okay. Sure. A line of boys are gathered in front. They look a lot like you. Find out what's going on. Prince has gone missing, so they all think... Yeah, I just have a question. He remembers the glaring daggers and then punches you in the mouth. Jesus fucking Christ, I was just waiting in line. Are you the smartest one? What? Go to the end of the line. In standing under the scorching sun, you're terribly thirsty. Suffer. You see a boy badly beaten leaving the castle. What happened? Guard found out I was lying. You shouldn't lie then. Told you off. Left. He told you to sod off and left. Finally your turn. Step forward. Torek, it's me, Prince. Sighed heavily, nodding his head to the queue behind you. Another one, huh? Let me see Victor. That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna know some filthy peasant. You're the prince. Tried to prove, but you're interrupted by a messenger bringing Torek a report. Kick out any prince that didn't have the royal ring. Listen. Finally end this charade. You have the signet, young man. So fucking stupid. I just can't. I lost it. I also hate this like this read face. I hate it so much. I hate the card. I never want to click it. I don't want to lie and say I've got it. I'm just gonna say I lost it. Please move. You're blocking the castle road. When I find the ring, you'll pay. Yeah, I'll talk. Go find it then. Excellent. Now go find a ring. Ring. I guess I'm gonna grow up. Forest. Turn around. Serpentine lazily wash your face. Steve is still alive. Haha. I won't be able to accompany you. You have to act on your own. I give you a hint. What? What do you know, Your Grace? How can I find the ring? Yeah, Your Grace, you can do it on your own. You can't do it on your own. Check out the village nearby. You need a good, naive man who can help you. Indeed, one of the peasants should know the forest like the back of their hand. What else do you want to know? No, I have one more question. How do I survive? Poor, pitiful prince. Unlikely one of the peasants will take you in. They have barely enough to feed themselves. However, you might try your luck up north at Academy. This is... Oh, God. If you manage to finish your studies in time, pass the exam, you'll have a chance to meet with a former royal magician. I wouldn't trust a mage. Take a long time. What can you do? At least you'll be relatively safe. No. I see. Thanks. Oh. Oh. Thank you for playing the demo. Done. All right. What was that called? Choice of Life 2? Choice of Life Middle Ages 2? Choice of Life Middle Ages. Middle 2. I'm gonna give that one a 2. Middle Ages 2 gets a 2. A low 2, I think. I don't think... the decisions. There wasn't much decision space. It did feel like... If what it's supposed to feel like is not a game and actually like one of the old books, like a choose your own adventure book, then it did that correctly, right? Like you have no idea what's going to happen. The choices that you make, it's not like you're trying to beat the game by making clever choices. You're really just want to see what happens next. And I assume if you play it again and click the same choices, the exact same stuff will happen each time. Which it's just not what I was looking for, which is fine. Fine, just not what we were looking for. A game, we got a book. That's fine. It's just not what we wanted. But yeah, I mean, hopefully the writing wasn't great. I guess it wasn't like super interesting or anything. Which I guess maybe if it was more interesting, I would have, you know, connected with it more and pulled in by the story. But it really was, I don't know. It was kind of all over the place. Then we had a talking cat all of a sudden, this and that. And now we're kicked out of the kingdom and it's going to be years before we can get the ring back. And it's like, it ties. We're going to move on though. It wasn't really what we will. But that's the end of that. If people like those kind of books, I guess. I didn't know that it was still a thing. It's just a visual novel more than anything else. But with more frequent choices, but sure. Choices of life.